Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come and run my mouth just for a quick second and talk about some people. Now, before we get started, make sure that you go to www.rodneythavoice.com and get your feeling like a rich black man tee or feeling like a rich black woman tee or sweater or hoodie. I have a few items that you guys could, look and see if you would like to purchase. Just a heads up, some of the items I will be taking away, okay, um, for good. um, but I plan on bringing in some new. I have some new ideas that I want to throw on a t-shirt. So yeah, look out for that. I'm kind of not. I guess I am kind of indecisive. I just like stuff for be. I like for stuff to be the right way. You know what I'm saying? And there are a couple of instances where I realized it just didn't look the way that I wanted to look in. Girl, I get frustrated real fast when I be having something in my head and when it don't come out the right way, I get real frustrated. Like, girl, what happened? But yeah, so I'm gonna plan on coming out with some new stuff in probably like a month or so. I'll let you guys know. And I want to try to find a way to try to condense some of that stuff because it does look like it's a lot. And I don't like the fact that when people go to the website, I feel like y'all have to go through pages and pages of stuff when really and truly you should be able to just click on one, like the shirt, and just see all the colors. But they have every color. I mean, they have the same shirt in every color posted. That's what it makes. It makes it look like, girl, it's like you shopping at Ross, dressed for less. Girl, oh my God, this is a lot of stuff. You got to stretch and you got to have you some coffee when you go to the Ross. I was telling my sister that, girl, that's how I feel about Macy's. Girl, like, when I go to Macy's, like, I just feel like you have to be prepared for Macy's. I don't know if y'all know Macy's got a lot going on. Girl, they do. Girl, Macy's got a lot going on. Girl, you got to check all the prices because some of the stuff actually be cheaper than what it says on the tag. But yeah, girl, I'm coming out with some new stuff. Let's get into this mess. All right, so according to B. Scott, he has the latest RHOA news for. This is what I wanted to talk about. I don't know. I'm not, and I've said this, but I'll say it again. I'm really not that big on like talking about when celebrities pass away because it's kind of like, what can you really say besides it's sad? You know what I'm saying? There are those moments where I am moved by a celebrity death, where I want to touch on it and just kind of give them their flowers, even though we should give people their flowers while they're here. But there's this one person who, anyways, her name is Tamara Tattles. I don't know if it's Tamara or Tamara. I'm going to call her Tamara. But Tamara Tattles. I have been following her for years. I logged onto Twitter the other day, and the diva had said something like, I forgot how she said it. Like, did y'all know Tamara passed away, or did Tamara pass away? Something like that. And I was like, girl, like, shocked. I didn't really keep up with her like that. Again, that's why I used to get even to this day, well, not to this day, but even, last season, I would always go to her website literally like every day to see if she posted anything that was going on about Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was like my go-to, even though I don't like for stuff to get out, right, about the season, I always felt, myself going to her page all the time, trying to see if some tea had been revealed. But anyways, long story short, she passed away. I don't, I mean, really and truly, it's none of my business. But she passed away. I really didn't believe it. I went to her Instagram page. I don't follow her on Instagram. I just will always go to her. When I say follow, I follow her website. I frequent her website a lot. But I went to her Instagram page and it said that she had transitioned, and I was completely in shock. So yeah, hopefully, her loved ones, they're holding up the best they can, considering the circumstance. Um, but yeah, it's so sad. I was really, that was one of those deaths that I was really shocked to hear. Like when I was shocked when I heard that Judge Lynn Toller's husband had passed away. I was shocked when I found out that Tamara Tattles had passed away. Like I was shocked in those deaths. And that never, usually like when I see a celebrity a celebrity death, it's like, oh, that's sad, and not to say I just go on, but girl, it's kind of like it's sad, but then I kind of like, go on about my day. Um, so yeah, shout out to Tamara Tattles. She will be missed. Love, 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 loved the information that she used to provide. So yeah, all right. So let's get into this tea that B. Scott has revealed. So this is an exclusive. Here's what we know about the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15 so far. Cynthia Bailey is back-ish. Kenya Moore is dating a rich white man, and there's been a newbie switch up. So it's been a while, but we couldn't leave you too long without some sweet peach tea from down in Atlanta. The Real Housewives of Atlanta taping is well underway, and we have some updates on what you can expect from this upcoming season. Back in October, we told you that Janelle Stevens was testing with the ladies and was in the running to join the show as a friend or a housewife for season 15. However, she's been noticeably absent from the most recent group tapings. Sources exclusively tell lovebscott.com that production found her to be underwhelming early on and instead decided to focus on other candidates. One of those candidates being businesswoman Courtney Rhodes. She's a co-founder and director of marketing and media relations at the agency, as well as the owner of the Brandista and creative director of her namesake jewelry brand, Courtney Raquel Rhodes. She's a friend of Marlo, and she has been much better than Janelle. I'm sorry, she has so far fared much better than Janelle. We expect to see her a lot this season. She could very end up with a peach. Monyetta Shaw. I like Monyetta, but Monyetta didn't give me nothing last. Monyetta was one of those people that girl, she came back. If she didn't, she didn't. Monyetta Shaw, whom B. Scott exclusively revealed last season's friend of the show, is expected to have more of a significant role this season. She has been present at almost every all-cast taping and does a great job of inserting herself when need be. Y'all do know B. Scott probably got this stuff from Kenya. If we're completely transparent, all signs are pointing to Monyetta holding a peach, but that has yet to be determined. In fact, Monyetta has become such a presence in the group that she's playing matchmaker. Sources exclusively tell B. Scott that Monyetta introduced Kenya Moore to a rich white man whom Kenya is now dating. We wonder if the man's a friend of Monyetta's husband, considering he appears to be of the Caucasian persuasion. Okay, light skin, dark skin, my Asian persuasion. I got them all. That's why these girls out here hating, because I'm sexy. Do you like my style? Yeah, that's sexy, sexy, sexy. That's old school Janet Jackson feedback. When I tell you they used to play that song in the club and the kids used to go off on feedback. What am I? Anyways, child. Kenya. Anyways, girl, what else? Cynthia Bailey is coming back down the hill and has rejoined the ladies in a friend capacity. According to our sources, the network has been open to Cynthia's return, and she's been taping with her cast taping with the cast at her leisure. Don't expect her to be a full-time friend, but her face will pop up every now and then, along with Candy Burris, Drew, Marlo, Sheree, and Sanya will all be returning housewives. There's a few more weeks of filming, but we don't expect any major shakeups. As always, lovebscott.com will continue to give you the latest RHOA team. Girl, dude, when I tell you something, it is so sad. You know what's so sad, girl? Let me put some lotion on my hands. You know what's so sad? Kenya finally got her black love story. Finally got her fairy tale. Just for it to turn out to be, girl, that man just turned out to be a mess. Just for her to turn around and start dating a rich white man. Girl, I said this nigga done ran this woman into the arms of a white man. Oh my goodness. Kenya wanted that fairy tale though. She wanted that fairy. That's one thing Kenya want, her and Portia. Well, a lot of y'all want that fairy tale, girl. That ain't just them. Okay? I can remember stories of those things my mother said. She told me fairy tales before I went to bed. She spoke of a happy ending and tucked me in real tight. She turned my night on and kissed my face goodnight. She spoke about a happy ending. Oh, I forgot the words. The story's not like this. She say he slay on dragons, defeat the evil prince. He light up on the sun. I've been so happy with him. He never can to save me. He let me stand alone. Out in the wilderness, alone in the cold. Yes! Now I know I got them verses all mixed up. But the Anita girls know what I'm talking about, y'all. Kenya wanted that fairy tale, honey. Anyways, girl, speaking of Kenya, girl, she said she's still going through with that man. That man still ain't divorced. That man, girl. Girl. When I cannot stand Mark Daly. Kenya said she's still going through with that man. She said they're still not divorced. I guess it's a prenup. I guess he's holding up. He's the issue. He's the reason why they haven't been divorced. Girl, when I tell y'all, baby. Oh, 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 who is this? He's so fine. Anyways, baby, I just saw this fine cop. Girl, I was at the gas station. It was a black and a white cop. Both of them was fine, but the black one, girl, that cop was so fine. When I walked in I saw how fine he was, but I didn't know he was that fine until I actually walked in the store. When I walked in the store, this is exactly what I said, and I don't know if I hope he didn't hear me. I don't know if he did, and I said, God damn. Oh, John! I said, girl, arrest me, officer. Okay, he make him say. Okay, shout out to Lil Wayne and Bobby Valentino. Did Bobby Valentino come out and say that he was finally trans attracted? Shout out to Bobby. You know what's so crazy? I saw something the other day, and it was basically, would you tell your brother if you knew your brother was dating a trans woman? And a lot of y'all, I don't know, y'all not y'all but not y'all, girl. And y'all ain't gonna say y'all, but a lot of people, but I'm probably thinking some of y'all will probably think the same thing. But some people, a lot of people, were saying that they would tell their brother if their sister, if their brother was dating a trans woman. And I was like, you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? He gonna act like he ain't know. Then y'all gonna sit here and believe him, even though they probably been fucking, and even though that trans woman may still have the genitalia that she was born with. And girl, that's gonna be the story. I'm trying to understand. Y'all be so gun-ho on trying to expose trans women, right? One, you're putting them in danger. Two, I don't want to speak out of turn and I don't want to upset any of my trans sisters. But, and this is nothing, I probably shouldn't say this. Tell me if I should say this, if I shouldn't say this again. I know there are a lot of trans women who still have their, you know, they haven't had bottom surgery. That's what I'm trying to say. So it just baffles me that some people are so quick to believe that these women are just out here not telling their tea, tricking these men. Like, y'all really think these niggas like in sexual relationships with these trans women, and some of these trans women still got big 10, 12-inch dicks between their legs, and girl, they just don't know. Girl, like, do y'all even be hearing what y'all say? And girl, the truth of the matter is, I'm not gonna say there are trans women who have had bottom surgery, of course. But there are a lot of trans women who have not. I'm not gonna say that because that's putting people's business out there. I'll just say that there are a lot of trans women who have not had bottom surgery, right? You know, I think that sometimes, and even if it isn't, like, in real life, if you saw your brother with a girl, they've probably been dating for a minute, right? So if your brother was to bring some girl around the family, it ain't just some bitch who he just met last night at the club. They've probably been fucking. And if they've been fucking, then he know what the tea is. He don't need you to tell him nothing. Okay? As much as y'all like to believe, and we've heard these stories before about the trans girl street. As much as y'all like to believe that the trans girls are out here tricking these niggas, these niggas are not being tricked. They pull, that's their go-to line whenever they get caught in some shit and don't want to accept or acknowledge or say that they are attracted to this trans girl. They pull the, oh, she tricked me line. Did she? Did she? With 10 inches of dick between her legs, she tricked you? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. She tricked you. Okay. Okay. And even if they haven't had sex, these trans women are not out here tricking these men. These men are in for a good time. And they know what they're signing up for. Please believe it. Anyways, girl, I don't even know how I got into that, child. Let's keep on. Let's move on. Girl, R. Kelly allegedly accuses blogger Tasha K of witness tampering. She shared information with a government witness in my case in New York. Shout out to Tasha K. Girl, that takes me out every time. When Tasha did that, when Tasha was sitting at that table, and Tasha, bitch, she took a breath, and she looked up, and she did that wave. I be finding the silliest shit funny. I do shit that other people probably don't think funny. I just be hollering that. Oh, God. Okay. All right, so internet personality Tasha K is making headlines associated with singer R. Kelly. In an alleged audio phone call, jailed singer R. Kelly reportedly claimed the YouTuber tampered with a witness in his child. I can't say that. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. The child P case. Okay. As previously reported, R. Kelly, 56, was sentenced to 30 years behind bars last year after being convicted of several. Girl, they saying too many words I can't say. Girl, y'all know what he was convicted of, child. I'm not saying all these words. However, Kelly allegedly stated in a phone call interview recently with media personality Storm Monroe that one key witness in the NY trial was directly influenced by Tasha K. In the phone call, he reportedly stated, Tasha shared my information with the government witness in my case in New York. I knew nothing about it till I got to Chicago, and it was in the Sun Times and in the Tribune. According to the musician, the article referenced was verbatim everything that Tasha K said that I was saying to my girlfriend, seemingly proving the YouTuber's involvement. After Kelly was asked if he was referring to his former living girlfriend, Azriel Clary, he shared he couldn't confirm due to his hopes of appealing the case. Tasha K's real name, Latasha Kibi, seemed to be very familiar with Azriel's initial interactions with the singer. In a video posted to her Instagram, Tasha detailed how Azriel and Kelly's relationship began, defending her parents against claims that they followed their daughter. They allowed their daughter to be abused. Girl, I don't care. Girl, because the truth of the matter is, R. Kelly, girl, the truth of the matter is, girl, even if you take Tasha K out the equation, honey, girl, we can go back to when you was in that video. Girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even, this Tasha, like, I don't really, maybe, I don't care. That's what it comes down to. I don't care. Because even if you take away Tasha K and whatever mess she was involved in, baby, we still going, we could, R. Kelly, your ass is guilty. Girl, like, you're guilty. There ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. We saw the videotape of you and that child. Oh, girl, listen to this, girl. 5 Tennessee officers fired and 3 suspended after probe revealed several department sexual escapades, including 3-way relations. 5 Tennessee officers fired and 3 suspended after probe revealed several department sexual escapades, including 3-way relations. So Tennessee's Laverne, the police department, I guess that's how you say it, has fired 5 officers and suspended 3 others over allegations that they participated in several intimate relationships and sexual escapades. Officer Megan Hall is said to have engaged in a sexual relationship with fellow officers Patrick, girl, I can't say these people's names, honey. Patrick, Larry, Juan, Lewis, Ty. Girl, you was hoeing. Girl, you was hoeing, bitch. Girl, you was up there. Girl, sir, no. Girl, Miss Mamas. No. These incidents allegedly occurred at hotels, on a boat, and at gatherings at one of the police gatherings one of the police officers organized. On several occasions, Hall allegedly engaged in a sexual relationship with both McGowan and Shields while on duty and inside a city-owned property. It was alleged that Hall gave both men oral sex at the police station. Girl, what is y'all doing? Like, y'all do, I don't know why y'all act like y'all can't lose y'all job for being in, even if it is consensual. You know you can still lose your job, right? Like, that's why I was so surprised that people don't understand what's going on with TJ and Amy. Like, you know what I want y'all to do? And let me say something. I understand that work relationships happen all the time. And they not going to stop no time soon. People fuck at work. People meet at work. It is what it is. But y'all have to be real careful about how you go about that. Like, for real. Like, for real. Like, you have to be very careful Because you end up looking like TJ and Amy, or you end up looking like this woman who just was around there sucking dick all around from girl to cubicles, girl to the locker room, girl to the coffee room. Girl, Miss Megan, you was putting in that work, bitch. Girl! Can you imagine all these grown ass people losing their job and they lost their job because girl, they pretty much was fucking at work? Can you that is embarrassing. If that like it's not like, oh, how did you lose your job? Not because you got laid off, not because your department, had to cut back, girl, time and attendance. I don't know, girl, personal issues. You got fired for fucking at y'all big ass ages. On several occasions, Hall allegedly engaged in a sexual relationship with both McGowan and Shields while on duty and inside a city-owned property. It was alleged that Hall gave both men oral sex at the police station. Additionally, she is accused of exchanging nude photos with one, two, three, four of the guys. And police officer Gavin. Oh, that's five people. I bet you the men. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. The men was probably up there fucking each other. It was. I'm sure. I'm sure they was in there having three. Like I don't just think that it was just Megan just throwing puss. Girl, some of them niggas was throwing boy pussy too. Girl, somebody was getting fucked, and it just wasn't Megan. It's too much going on. It's too much going on for Megan to be the only one that was opening up her legs or hopping on the dick and doing a full split. They was getting down at that police station. On December the 12th, the mayor, Jason Cole, launched an investigation after receiving a tip about Hall's intimate relationships with several of her co-workers, as well as a threesome she had with one of the guys and his wife. When I said Megan was up there turning hoes out, girl, Megan ain't even cute. I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. Girl, y'all don't lost y'all job over a white girl who ain't even cute. That white girl ain't make y'all lose y'all job. Y'all lost y'all job because y'all couldn't keep y'all dick in y'all pants. Girl. Anyways, child. I also read another article too. New York Post. They kind of went into more detail. Allegedly, she's married. Her and her husband allegedly have an open relationship. I'm going to put the link to the New York Post article in the description box. He says that she has mental health issues and that at one point she took her gun and like basically pulled the trigger to her head. Like put the gun to her head and pulled the trigger. I think that's what I read. And because she wanted to hear the sound of the gun going off. Yeah, that's not funny. It is. Do you know if I saw somebody pull a gun out, girl, it loaded? Well, hopefully it's not loaded. And girl, pull the trigger. Do you know how I would be, girl? Just, girl, do you know how, girl, it ain't about you? Because the person just put this gun. Girl. Anyways, so he was also, he was saying she has, this was her husband. This was Megan's husband saying that she has mental health issues. So I don't know. For Miss Thing to be, fucking half of the department. I just feel like when people do stuff like that, I do kind of feel like they're going through something. Like it's one thing for you to have this other side of you outside of work, right? It's one thing for someone to get into an inappropriate relationship at work, right? Like TJ and Amy, that was in an inappropriate relationship at work, right? But it ain't on the same scale as Megan and, these guys at her job. So like for Megan to even be Like, girl, you doing it like that? do you know how many people I just said you fucked, girl, at your job? So, like, if you did that at your job, girl, then what you doing outside of your job? You know, it's one thing. Again, it's one thing for people to maybe get into an inappropriate relationship at work, maybe, you know, whatever. But it's a whole nother situation when you like, girl, you fucked her, and the wife. Girl, you sucking dick at work, you fucking bitches, you fucking niggas. Girl, you got a lot going on, mama. They fucking you. Everybody know everybody fuck. That's a real game. And it ain't just Megan. Like, it sounded like everybody knew everybody was fucking this bitch. Like, and at some point it's like, girl, y'all wasn't like, y'all, this is too much. That's how things can start to turn into a situation where it's like, I'm just saying, like, I could see how this situation could turn into something that, like, it's like, girl, it's this one person, all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, child. Now all y'all hoes is at the unemployment office. Girl. I mean, done lost your job. Now you some security. Now you security at the club because you trying to bring a paycheck in over some pussy, some dick. Girl, I mean, I have to tell my brother that that's a. I mean, I can't have my brother out there. I should tell my brother that's really that that ain't that's like, girl, in real life. I need y'all to stop acting like these niggas ain't got eyeballs and that they don't know what the tea is. They know. And like I said, y'all put these trans girls in danger because this is what happens. Let me explain to y'all what happens. Like, for example, at my job. And I think I told y'all this story before. It was a trans girl at my job. I didn't know the girls was trans. I mean, I didn't know she was a trans girl. Like, passable girl, passable fish, okay? So I didn't know until this one black girl tells me that she was trans. I was completely shocked. But it also pissed me off at the same time. Because how dare you? Girl, how dare you tell me something like that? Girl, in the middle of the sales floor, girl, store wide open. Now, it would have made it a little bit better if it was just me and you. Girl, the store was closed and we just sitting there, just having conversation. But girl, it's me and you and girl, 100 other people around us. And you telling this girl T. So, what do you think is going to happen if someone hears you tell that girl business? And what do you think? You don't realize that you're putting that girl in a dangerous situation? That girl could be walking to her car and some people who just happen to be transphobic just be sitting in the parking lot and ready to beat her ass. So, when y'all try and act like these men don't know what's really going on, then they start acting dumb and stupid and retarded and blind. Like, I ain't even know. And now they feel like they have to protect their manhood, right? Now they could possibly put their hands on this trans woman, all because you feel as though I gotta protect my brother. I gotta tell my brother the tea. Your brother know the motherfucking tea. You ain't gotta tell him shit. It's like the mama and the sister that used to be on Maury Povich. You would have the son on stage with the alleged baby mama. Sometimes the baby don't be the boys, but girl, it'll be the son on stage with the baby mama, and then the daughter and the mama in the audience talking about that ain't his baby. That ain't his baby. That ain't his baby. And I'm like, bitch, how y'all know? Like, you don't, like, you don't know. He said that he didn't even sleep with her. Come to find out, 99.99999% you are the father. Now the mama and the daughter in the audience talking about, well, we just wanted to make sure I love my grandbaby. That's my niece and I'ma love her. Girl. That's what I be talking about. Stop acting like y'all always be want to try to run to the aid to be Captain Save-A-Ho for these niggas. When the truth of the matter is, girl, they be knowing what the tea is. They be knowing what the tea is. Stop acting like these trans girls are out here tricking these men. Because one, they're not, and two, they don't have to. Three, these niggas love. They sometimes get a little extra. Okay? I was reading something the other day online. I just read something the other day on, girl, I can't even say, I literally just said the word and just freaked out because I didn't want to say the word. So, okay, you know, P-O. Look at y'all. Look on the X-rated sites. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. And they said that trans sex or trans. I don't want to say the word the P word, PORN. Okay, I spelled it. That was one of the top searched. I think it was F to M. I love F to M. Not Tina Shakes. I know, girl. I'm one of the ones who be searching. I love F to M. Girl, I do. I live for F to M. And then it was also, of course, male to female. Anyways, child. I'm gone. I'm trying to tell y'all my business. All right, child. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.